All right, so we actually are just playing blue side and banning Aurelion Sol this time, so they can't double dragon, banning Ziggs as well. So he's got 3 champions, though. They didn't ban the Ahri or first picket. So they're going to get Ashe, Varus. Man, they're going so hard and pushing this bot lane. They're going to take the jungle Rel as also. So Senna goes over, though. Senna not. They're still going to push super hard in the bot side. And what do we got? Wally Bear. Wally Bear this is a pretty strong 2v2 because you can Q with Volibear into Ahri Charm. Right? Sets up the charm super nicely, especially when you have pressed the attack, can do a lot of damage. Good single target lockdown with Ahri, Nautilus, and Wally Bear. Silas! Okay. Silas is very good with Wally Bear ult.
The damage that Silas gets off of stealing Volibear.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Of course, the setup and not.
The damage he gets from Volibear ult is bonkers with AP. All right, Jax in the top lane for Impact. He has been one of his better champions this split. Also gives you, again, insane setup. This is their 2v2s. CL's 2v2s are strong. So like this 2v2 and this 2v2 very strong. So UMT should be playing around the top side of the map. Meanwhile, it's going to be pushing. Big dive potential here in the bot side. If Dove can steal Wally Bear ult, then he can also help with the dive. But much weaker 2v2s with the Rel.
Volibear's ulti actually has a 125% AP ratio.
Yep.
So Silas
I thought it was 100%, but 125 is pretty nuts. His ult also does a lot of damage. Like base damage is like 300 or something like that. You have to land on them to get the damage, like in the center, but it's still strong.
Who do you guys feel won draft in game 2?
I think it's similar to last game where it's going to be heavy execution.
Okay.
Dignitas has a lot of early game power again in this bot side here with the Ashe Vars. A lot of push, a lot of pressure, map hack basically with the Ashe E.
Yeah.
Dude, UMT must be feeling a million times better this game as opposed to his fucking like trash jungle game last time. It wasn't his fault. It was the fact that he had no agency. Now he has a lot of agency. Not in bot, but the other 2 lanes.
The enemy bottom lane is 2 marksmen. Hold on. Let's get ready. Charm flies out, doesn't hit any targets. Dignitas moving up as
It's a big E from Wally Bear.
Just absolutely wrecks 3 different health bars. Chunks them all for 100 there. But yeah, Dignitas is undeterred. UMT has to try to walk away further now. Impact still just keeping an eye on these guys. Another Sky Splitter, another chunk.
The game starts level 1.
True.
All right, we're
Who needs to wait for minions?
we're not gonna get
Start fighting, cowards.
a minion wave has 6 dudes in it. This conga line has 5 dudes in it. It's pretty much ready to go anyway. Now that we've made sure level 1 isn't going to turn into a bloodbath, we got Kobe standing by for an interview with Coach Enatron.
Thank you, Flowers. Yeah, I'm here with Dignitas.
Enatron.
Did we get what we want out of the level 1 there?
I mean, definitely we managed to control the bot side river. So I think this is important for Ras and Varus to be able to play the game. So I think we're up to a good start here so far. So yeah, hopefully we keep playing the composition we need to execute it.
Yeah, how's your confidence in your bottom lane here? Obviously, Ashe Varus, a lot of offensive potential, but if you get ganked a couple times...
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, they're not running double hail. That's interesting. They're running lethal tempo.
We felt like we were really confident in the bot matchups.
So they're not going to win as hard as they could in these trades.
We're having really confidence in our bot, so that's why we're having this here.
All right, what are your chances bouncing back in this game immediately?
I mean, we just got having a really solid early game the game before, so really hopefully that we keep having this solid early game. And right now, no Smolder, no Aurelion Sol, so hopefully we're actually scaling this time.
All right, deny them the dragons. It sounds like a good choice for me. Let's get back to the casters, because this game is not going to stop.
The game is not going to stop, guys. Instant pause, of course. He cursed them.
2v2 starting off a little bit rough there for Isles. He didn't realize he was warded out, and he started support item.
Yeah, lethal tempo is good if you want to scale with Varus into on hit. What is he actually going for the level 3 gank while they're level 1? This is insanity. Dude. Volibear's so strong at this level, though. He's so strong at level 3. His whole jungle should be gone now, though. Where's Rel going? Okay, so let's look at this. Ari drops a ward into Raptors right away.
But the Ash is toast. Jan needs one more auto attack. There it is. First blood to Team Liquid.
And you see that go over right away. So the Rel actually not going to have counterplay here. Not a lot of it.
He didn't realize he was warded out, and he started support item.
Yeah, he actually, just pulls this out right away. And he's literally right there. Flash in. Q, flash, stun, W. E gets the shield. And because it's enemy Rel, dude, the Rel can't actually, like, invade very efficiently.
That fight, and then you could have just used it across the whole map, you know, for map hack.
Yeah, as a jungler, I really hate that ability.
Yeah, these ganks should not be working, TL, because Ash could just take a hawkshot and reveal the entire jungle. They also had a ward on the chickens level 1.
Yeah, Ash did not take hawkshot. Got flashed on. They weren't even level 2. Team Liquid in the bot side.
Also saw Tomo ward the bush in the lane and out the sweeper, so there's no wards anywhere. Kind of disappointing early game from Dignitas. They had a ward on the wolves and on the
Yeah, because they had the faker ward down. Let's see what they saw here. I'm curious.
Thank you, Flowers. Yeah, I'm here with Dignitas.
Start here so far. So yeah.
So they actually do see him. They do see him start. I mean, this is really sloppy, actually. Sven's right, man. So they do see him here, and they have the faker ward down. So literally, because he's not doing Raptors, he must be going right here, and they don't get hawkshot at 2, and they don't check. That actually is mega sloppy. That's a really good read by Sven. I wouldn't have caught that.
A lot of offensive potential, but if you get ganked a couple times,
yeah, I mean, so far,
maybe they don't see him on the ward. Looks like it might be on the other side. Let's see what they see.
A minion wave has 6 dudes in it. This conga line has 5 dudes in it. It's pretty much ready to go anyway. Now that we've made sure level 1 isn't going to turn into a bloodbath,
See what they see.
Standing by for an interview with Coach Inatron.
Actually, I don't think they do see him. He's on the other side of the wall. And he walks around the opposite direction, so I don't think they see him at Wolves.
So I think this is important for Ras and Varus to be able to play the game.
So I don't think they see him. And so I think they... But if they don't see him and they don't see him on Raptors, you still probably should scale hawkshot at level 2.
But if you get ganked a couple times,
yeah, I mean, so far, watching the first game, we felt like we were really confident in the bot matchups. So we really want to see what's going to be happening also playing this type of matchup. We're having really confidence in our bot, so that's why we're having this.
Not seeing him topside is the same info. No, it's not.
Bouncing back in this game immediately.
I mean, we just got having a really solid early game the game before, so really hopefully...
It's not exactly the same info, because he might have started... He could have gone red Krugs.
All right, deny them the dragons. It sounds like a good choice for me. Let's get back to the cast.
But, I mean, yes. Realistically, if you haven't seen him on Raptors yet, you probably should just skill hawkshot here.
He didn't realize he was warded out, and he started support item. Volibear's also pathing.
And also, you, by the way, you are opting into a third wave push here.
I will say, though, the bot lane 2v2 starting off a little bit rough there for Isles. He didn't realize he was warded out, and he started support item. Volibear's also pathing down. I think Dignitas bot lane's about to die, and they're about to be very sad.
Core JJ flashing in for the lockdown with the auto attack. Umpty has arrived. The bear is there. He flashes on Tomo. Keeps the chase going. Jan doesn't have the damage to kill off the Varus, but the...
fight, and then you could have just used it across the entire jungle. They also had a ward
Meanwhile, what is XU doing?
on Umpty's jungle, so they should have known he wasn't there. And
Yeah, they had no river ward. They didn't do a hawk shot. They were very far up in the lane. Got hooked to level 1. A lot of things went wrong.
And TL also saw Tomo ward the bush in the
Didn't Smolder make it through this draft untouched? I don't think they wanted to play Smolder into Ashe Varus lane. That sounds not fun.
No, exactly where he wasn't at least.
Yeah, yeah. But I guess maybe they just felt like they wasn't going to look for that gank. Either way, obviously went wrong for them. Isles now on a little bit of a roam here. We were talking, as we'll see if this happens. AP should be fine.
Yeah, as soon as you miss the E2, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot. Ashe is not the greatest ganker of all time.
So you were talking about, Sven, how in solo queue for a lot of these matchups, when you're playing like Senna Nautilus and Senna TK and so on against these double marksman lanes, the Senna will often start D-Blade, then first base actually swaps as a support item because it's so hard for Nautilus to farm.
Yeah, Nautilus can't farm the first couple waves unless you have journalers to gank for you. So the Senna starts the Orange Blade and he farms minions at penalty and he gets 400 gold for his support item and then he'll recall and buy Atlas. But if you get first
Also, I mean, you trying to trade
No worries.
yeah, 400 gold right there.
into Hail of Blades Ashe support early on with the Varus is very difficult unless you have a Doran's item at the start.
Or do you think 100% Nautilus is going to be the farmer?
I think Senna is just better play as fasting. Like the soul drop rate is just too important and it gives you like an actual tank in your support. You know, Nautilus is like a quote-unquote tank, but compared to like Rel, Silas, and Rex, he's not really up there with the bruisers. But if you have a Senna giving you so many CS, then you actually are a tank in these fights.
You need a meatball with some calories.
Yeah.
Right? He can't just be one bite and Nautilus is dead.
Hang on, the simple way to explain is that Riot has this thing with Senna where they buff her soul drop rate when she kills minions to 8%.
It is a fasting Senna. He's gonna. Oh no! What the fuck?
Senna giving you so many CS, then you actually are.
Why are they buying the item on core?
One bite and Nautilus is dead.
Hang on, the simple way to explain is that Riot has this thing with Senna where they buff her soul drop rate when she kills minions to 8%. And they nerf it back to 2%, and every patch you just decide, okay, now I'm playing fasting. Next patch, oh, now I'm playing AZ Senna.
You just have to know which one's currently the favorite
Yeah,
one.
you just go on the patch notes, check patch history, and like, oh, now it's Senna farming, that's good.
Look,
Okay,
look,
great.
Nautilus support.
Oh, you are just the GOAT.
He's too far ahead, man.
I will
Azael's just...
say, in this game, Senna having more gold is not bad, because he can actually buy something like Kraken Slayer, perhaps, against these double tanks here on top side of Dignitas. I kind of like it, actually. I'm not a fan of fasting, but instead of farming, but I think it can be okay.
I think this is. I don't think this is great, but
I just
whatever.
love it because I play a lot of Senna, and in games where you get that much gold this early, it's like
It is true.
it can feel like you really are off the races. I mean, this champion could be pretty oppressive if you get a good early injection of gold. Like auto Q starts doing so much damage.
He's also going for something that looks like a Noonquiver item, so
Yeah, he's
Kraken
going
Slayer,
Kraken, I think, for
perhaps. Surely not Stag Shiv. I mean,
I've seen some people
these
do.
days you never know.
I've seen some people do Stormrazor. I have not seen.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one either.
No, neither am I really. I like generally lethality or just Kraken.
Yeah, I think Kraken Slayer is good in this game and more dominant.
Go empty.
But,
Cocaine Bear time.
I hear they know what's up in this game.
Yeah, Dignitas saw Umpty walk through with the sweeper and clear out their wards, so they must be expecting the gank. They want XU to counter.
Is Kraken Slayer normal? No.
APA thinking about it. Level
But
6
there's a pretty tanky front line here.
If Dove wanted to do
left.
anything.
So now if it actually does break out, they spot XU though, so now they have full info. So now TL...
And the early kill helping out a lot with the scaling.
You want the guy to
The
stay
right amount of
interested.
stupid.
Exactly. You want the guy to be like, I could maybe get an engage on them, but not actually be able to get an engage on them.
Keep interested.
Exactly. Waste as much time as possible and then cancel his base last second. Is basically what you want to do if you can. They obviously don't have vision on him, so they can't cancel the base just yet.
But Umpty's presence actually made. Oh, hang on.
Oh, nicely done from Core JJ with a dread.
Is basically what you want to do if you can. They obviously don't have vision on him, so they can't cancel the base just yet.
But Umpty's presence actually made.
It's actually such a good pull from him.
Nicely done from Core JJ with a dredge line there to stop the impact of the crash down. That was exactly what Team Liquid's bottom lane needed to do. Core was ready. He knew that there would be the angle. He dredge lines to stop it. The entire time, Umpty's just...
XU's been big useless this game.
That's what they wanted.
The weapon made as well.
And look at the CS now from between junglers, right? You know, Volley gets way ahead off of all this. He already made the early gank happen. XU spent so much time down here looking for this play while he's doing Dragon, while he's farming more camps, while he's stealing away his red buff.
Oh, no.
So XU's going to get the bad news. Down a level, down a Dragon, down a couple ganks. That feels horrible.
Monty, what do you think about Riot shutting down their card game Legends of Runeterra? Don't care. When is the next iteration of the Monty and Wolf show? We did it live this morning.
I feel like Core's just sitting there with his finger on Q and his mouse by the bush, waiting for him to come out.
Yeah, Umpty's presence alone made actually come down here to help his ball and crash the wave to avoid a game. And Umpty's like, yeah, I know it's gonna happen, so I'm gonna go do the Dragon. I think really well played by Umpty this game. Last game he was really behind in the early game. This game he's been playing, I think, really well with the pressure that he has.
Full 1v1 in top side. Rich in dominance mode. Impact dropping his own ulti here. One more auto attack.
Oh!
Well, with the pressure that he has.
Wow, that's a crazy fight.
Rich in dominance mode. Impact
Wow. Because he gets the... He comes in, he gets the Q off for the heal. Then he slices and dices. He flashes in. That's insane. Impact held his flash too.
Into this game.
He literally gets next to him with the with his leap strike. Yeah, he flashed to auto because he didn't have his he didn't have any of his abilities up. His W was 10 seconds, so he just flashed to auto. Probably thought he could get it with Conqueror. Oh, that's bad.
Gets the 1v1 kill on Rich.
That is such a tilter for Rich, man. What a close fight. I thought Rich was actually going to win it. When he flashed back in, I assumed his Q was back up or something.
Right.
But he flashed back in just for the auto, and Impact just gets him. That feels terrible when you're playing these kind of matchups where you are supposed to be the stronger champion early. You end up losing out. We can watch it one more time. Impact was very low on mana, so I definitely respect Rich taking this. The ulti comes in pretty late from Impact, but then this trade here, down about 1% health, gets the empowered Q, then E flashes back or out, or rather E's out, then flashes back in to try to look for that final auto.
I feel like if he had flashed in earlier, he would have killed him before the pot started ticking by Impact. He waited
Yeah.
a second, he was hesitant.
Rich is struggling this series, guys.
How rough this is going to be now. You're talking about being the stronger champion early, going down to the Jacks in the 1v1.
He was doing so well at the start of the last game, and then
Yeah, when you're losing,
he had some bad positioning and died, which was kind of the nail in the coffin.
kind of feeling the pressure started here a little bit. You're also
feeling
down
the
one
doom.
game already. You're getting out scale later.
He's
in the
level
game,
6 now.
Jump to the tower.
Ari's coming as
He's
well.
level
They're going to turn off
6.
the
They're
tower.
just ready to go. He's going to crash down right on top of Isles. That's your first target. And APA is ready to roam on over and guarantee Tomo's fate.
Dove stole not ult. All right. Fair enough. Still a good trade, though.
That is so worth it, although like, they don't care about Omti's life. You know, I mean,
It's volley bear. Just throw him under the bus.
in-game, yeah, exactly. In-game, yeah. They know this Enak is ahead. He's playing a Somers better,
Yeah.
or Stack Shift.
Okay.
But we'll see what he does with his goal here.
Ain't no way
Still,
static shifts.
I really hope you're trying to
no way.
invoke your
Ain't no
status
way.
as a caster to caster curse the static shift.
It's static shift.
no! Oh no.
Why do
I mean, static shift is cheap. That is the one thing I will say. It is a very cheap item, and I feel like that's the one thing.
I mean, Static Shift has wave clear, so I don't know. It doesn't seem ideal.
People flame it. They're like, "Well, you should have bought this instead." Well,
Is Volley just a worse Zin? No, Volley can outduel Zin in the early game. You do not understand how powerful early game Volibear is right now.
It's a cheap, good stat item,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's
But
not just about the zap.
against, Rail, Renekton, Saras, you're gonna be attacking on CD. Krakenstay will do twice the damage of a Static Shift in a team fight.
Yeah,
So I'm not a
definitely
fan,
does a lot more.
But at this point, I think it doesn't matter what he buys. To be honest, when you're this rich, you can just beat him with your wallet, no matter what is in your wallet.
Yeah, and when you play double marks,
From what I've seen, Volley just kind of jumps in and dies, but he turns off the turret, so they get 2 kills for 1.
double marks or whatever, like any of that stuff, and you fall behind, it feels horrible because any one of these champions.
The nerfs are not that bad for Volibear that are coming in.
Ari Charm, dead. Nautilus Hook, dead. Jack's Counter-Strike, dead. It's just, it becomes so hard to actually play.
Besides, you haven't actually seen the nightmare of a head Volibear where he can just like kill the entire enemy team. You know, he gets Sundered Sky and just like autos everybody once and just lifesteal tanks forever.
A volley bear, man. Like even if you're grouped up with your team, how are they going to protect you from whatever all this is? Well, XU's got a Knight's Vow, so maybe he can strap.
The bot lane is really the story here because it was such a disaster early and the Rel got absolutely nothing done, even though Volley went for the level 3 gank.
They already got Drake number 1, and it's 30 seconds until Drake number 2.
I also say Merc's value pretty insane this game on both sides, especially for TL. Like, Dig has so much CC that Merc
Isn't Drain Volley super OP? Yeah, he's played a lot in top lane. You play Grasp and then build like,
TDR boots.
Fimble Winter, Spirit Visage, Unending Despair. It's just like they can't kill you. It's funny.
Stop another team liquid dive. They know that Umpty just wants to go bottom again.
Losing lane with Varus Ashe is bad. Yes, it's not great. This was not the Dignitas game plan. They really wanted to win through the spot lane early. And now they have to deal with Giga-fed Senna. So the game is over, basically, is what I'm telling you.
Just trying to trade aggressively on him, keep him away. Umpty versus XU again. Nobody willing to engage just yet. You want to find one of the squishier targets. As XU finds the angle here for the Magnet Storm, but Umpty's on top of Isles. They'll force him back with a Dawning Shadow over the top. And
You don't win this 3v3.
back up in the top lane. That one
Not with the Senna this fed.
JJ's dredge line gets him away in bottom. Impact staying alive underneath the turret with just a little bit of mana, so he's not in much condition to continue fighting right now. Dove has stolen away the Ahri ultimate from APA. There's just stuff going on all over the map, man.
That's still Women TL though. Like they win the sustain war here, so they definitely have a free dragon here.
Yeah, that's always one of the nicest things about Senna, honestly. Is Impact, I think we're going to watch him kill Rich.
Yeah, Impact used the
They win the sustain war here, so they definitely have.
Oh, boy. Rich thought he was going to be able to get out, but Impact just TPs on his head.
Honestly, is Impact.
Then Goomba jumps on him. Oh, God, no. Oh, he saw that flash from earlier, too. Oh, it's so terrible. Steve the Kind. Thank you for your tier 1 sub. Oh, so tragic, guys.
When you're playing the early game champs in top side and bot side and you're losing. Hang on.
Okay, APA might be in some trouble. It's Ahri ult versus Ahri ult, and APA's Ahri ult gets away from Dove's Ahri ult.
Yeah, I mean, Dove.
Yeah, Jax and Senna being ahead means this game is over.
Down a lot of farms, so
Spoilers.
I don't know if any of them are
Big
actually-
over.
Let's check. Is there anyone that is up? Okay, he's actually ahead like 20 gold in mid lane, but top lane you're down quite a bit, bot lane you're down quite a bit, jungle you're down quite a bit, and you get outscaled. And it's like when you're playing early game champion,
Quality, 4 plates to Jax.
which also have strong early games and are unbeatable late game. It feels so horrible because now you just know there's not really any recourse. Like, what are you supposed to do? You can't just be like, all right, farm it out, guys.
Shutdowns.
Yeah, like shutdowns.
Objective bounty.
You're coping, man.
Why are they invading?
Dignitas going for the invade. Core JJ's your target at the start, but they don't have enough burst to take him out just
PTA
yet.
on XU.
Under fire as he tries to walk away with the ignite still taking on him. Tobo grabs the kill on Core, and Umpty's about to drop here too. Another arrow in his back means burst to take him out just yet. XU under fire as he tries to walk away with the ignite.
Does get hit by Asher and CC'd.
And Umpty's about to drop here too. Another arrow in his back means Isles picks up the second kill. It's a 2-0 for Dignitas as they strike back.
All right, all right. Surprised they actually win this one.
You just know there's not really any recourse. Like, what are you supposed to do? You can't just be like, all right, farm it out, guys.
Already had no ult coming into this.
Shutdowns,
Objective bounty.
You're coping, man.
All right. Dignitas going for the invade.
Umpty also just runs around in a circle and doesn't stun anybody.
Just yet. XU under fire as he tries to walk away with the ignite still taking on him. Tobo to take him out just yet. XU under fire as he tries to walk away with the ignite still taking on him. Tobo grabs the kill on Core, and Umpty's about to drop here too.
Not great, guys. They also didn't have either Volibear or Senna ults, or Nautilus ults, or Ariel. They had no ults, guys. They literally, all 4 players had no ults. And TL opted into this. They opted into this fight when they had no ults. And Dignitas had all their ults. So, except for Silas ult. They literally walked into a fight where Ashe just has ult. Ashe has ult right now. There's Rel and Varus ults up. They have no ults. All ults are on cooldown. And they're like, yes, this is the fight we want.
All right. Dignitas going for the invade. Core JJ's your target at the start, but they don't have enough burst to take him out just yet. XU under fire as he tries to walk away with the ignite still taking on him. Tobo grabs the kill on Core, and Umpty's about
Why is the West still farming on Senna? I think it was just a product of what happened this game. I don't think that was the intention going into the game.
as they strike back and find a play in the Team Liquid jungle.
I think it's because the Senna got super ahead from the early Volibear gank.
Strange.
Head scratcher.
Yeah. It's one of those like. So why are we here, guys? RD carries in base buying his item, and we're just dying.
Yeah, gotta protect the blue.
APA also didn't even have his ult, right? So they had Leon, they had no
exactly.
Ahri ult. So definitely a tough fight for them to win. But good force from Dignitas, though. They get something back and give themselves a little bit of hope, at least.
Another reminder, next week's games, Friday and Saturday. Not Saturday and Sunday, Friday and Saturday. So, don't miss Friday. Only 2 weeks left after this of playoffs, man. It's going fast.
Finals weekend is going to be 2 weeks.
Yeah, they started double door ends. It's pretty standard.
That should be a lot of fun. I don't know if there's tickets available or not, but if you want them, better go check. Go on.
You can tell us. We don't know. Umpty walking in, trying to steal away that blue buff.
Shouldn't you know these kind of things?
That's a question for
We don't need
Commissioner.
a ticket, you know?
That's a
We
question
just
for
walk in.
Commissioner Mark.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you should know these kind of things.
Yeah,
You have
just
a ticket?
if you're concerned about tickets, send a DM to Commissioner Mark Zimmerman. I'm sure he'd love to just receive a bunch
He
of
likes to handle us on a case-by-case basis, you know?
I mean, we're on good terms, me and Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Mark
Okay, this is dead.
Let's see.
Volibear kills the turret with his ult.
Here on the top side, Dawning Shadow comes in as Umpty has to disengage. Impact's still tanking up here on the front line. He survives. Xy's locked up. He's beaten down. Impact goes on a killing spree, but drops right after. Dignitas will at least pick that up thanks to the piercing arrow from Tomo.
Yeah, but you get the tower. You can transition this immediately into Herald.
Off the back of that, it's going to be the Herald off the back of that as well. Miles stepping forward. Tomo's here, so Dignitas want to try to potentially contest.
Oh, they missed the dredge line from Core J.
But it's going to be the tower off the back of that. It's going to be the Herald off the back of that as well. Miles stepping forward. Tomo's here, so Dignitas want to try to potentially contest.
Oh, they missed the dredge line from Core JJ, but now Dove's ready to finish it off. He goes right back in. He finds Core. Dove's still at about half HP, but remember, Silas can heal even more after that. Dashing forward, nice lock up there from the Charm as Isles gets rooted next. But
AP has no mana.
To fight with. The Ari cannot do a thing. It's a shutdown over to Isles, and Dignitas down a man. Fight back.
I'll stepping up huge there, fighting the 3v4, just dodging the dredge line right in his face. But I think Dignitas should have given up this tower here. They know it's low HP. Umpty is here.
Yeah, I guess they just thought they were going to get there in time to be able to reinforce, but the tower dies instantaneously, and Rich just kind of gets burst down. By the time Isles and Xyu are here, the fight feels like it's already kind of over. They do get impact, though, as Tomo was able to snipe him out, so that was a pretty big shutdown for the Bears.
He runs forward into the
Smack.
Nice dodge from Isles here, really, and there's a lot of space making here as well, giving his carries, space to go on and get aggressive as well.
Yeah, I feel like Dove's playing these fights out pretty well also. I mean, they're playing it kind of risky as Core's going to die again. But it's like when you're down, you have to play it somewhat risky. You have to play it aggressive.
For sure.
You have to have confidence in your hands.
Nice
and
to
especially if you're going to play double marksman comps, it's like you can't just stand back and wait. You need to have confidence that you're going to be able to actually dodge abilities, constantly auto attack. Like, that's how this thing works.
And we were talking about how the early game was looking kind of doomed, but Dignitas has made it a pretty spicy one now. 17 minutes in with 14 kills on the board. They are not willing to just let Team Liquid build this lead. Isles and Tomo go over the wall with a blast cone. Thankfully for them, because Umpty was right there. Rich and Impact now situated down in bottom, continuing just to farm up in that 1v1. It's going to favor Jax for the rest of the game unless something absolutely wild happens, as Yawn is pushed up pretty far here in mid. Xyu wants the angle on him. Crash down is not
Oh, God. Xy's rel is not it, guys.
as Core JJ is ready to set him up to lock him down. But the burst
Oh, my Lord.
Xyu wants the angle on him. Crash down is not going to crash down where they
Flash is out. Core JJ.
Jungler as Core JJ is ready to set him up to lock.
He literally knocks everybody up because he gets the Nautilus ult
Burst on Xyu.
onto Varus.
It's Umpty taking the credit as Dove has to run. Rich right behind him, looking to block and protect. Tomo flashes back, but the Dawning Shadow flies out. Team Liquid, they got the one kill. It's the enemy jungler, and the Drake is about to spawn.
Good sidestep from Yawn. He pops the E, had the move speed, and he's just kind of juking back and forth, trying to make Xyu guess which way he's going to go. Xyu does guess, and guesses wrong, ends up dying, so it's going to be another dragon here for TL. That's 3 dragons.
It's so crazy that they could get the first 3 Drakes for a 23-minute soul with a Nautilus Senna bot lane into Varus Ashe.
They will have a big problem against
Oh my God, what a train wreck.
forward and lost in the entire game basically against FlyQuest early in the season. And now here, even if he hits the engage, I don't think it's that good of an engage. There wasn't many people around to follow up immediately, so I think they could have just gone for the Herald instead, honestly, try to trade. I know it's the third dragon, but it's so hard to fight that position on these objectives.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of desperation engage.
I'm a hungry raccoon that missed this series. Will this satisfy my needs? I think it will.
I mean, Xyu, I think, has been really good when he's good, but he takes a lot of kind of risky plays. It's
Yeah.
pay off.
That's the rookie spirit for sure.
But I like seeing people do that, right? I think you have to learn from there, and yes, there are mistakes that are being made, but at the same time, you don't want a rookie to go on stage and just play scared the whole game and do nothing, because I do respect the fact
Zig, not particularly formidable opponents today. I mean, who thought they would be?
Because we have seen teams like that in the past where they're the bottom type teams, and they just sit there, they slowly bleed out every game, they don't want to take any risky play, and it's just like waiting to lose.
Definitely rather learn by being too aggressive rather than winning by being too passive. That's definitely a good sign for XQ's future. Maybe not for this game specifically, but we will learn from our mistakes.
Varus needs lots of bows, guys. He's got a bow in his hands, and he needs more bows in his inventory. Lots of bows. He's got to drop bows on him.
Oh boy. Rich is just so squishy, man. It's so hard when you fall this far behind him Renekton and clips tabbies. Like, you get hit by one charm Q, you lost half your health.
Dignitas still looking from an angle. They fire off the arrow. They lock down Core JJ, but Rich is already so low. He'll die first. A 1-for-1 trade.
Impact hasn't even started into this fight yet. Everybody's going to die because Impact's here now, doing stuff. Jesus. Baron, right at spawn. Let's go. They have Senna for heals.
Engage on Core JJ there at the end, like, oh, we lost the herald, now we have to do something, and they just arrow him, and it's not a good engage.
Yeah, really good buffer as well from Core. The arrow's coming out. He just turns with the dredge line, throws the hook out, so the CC means nothing.
Yeah, gets the upstruck as well.
Core has had a much better series, guys, than I thought he would.
Big deal there for TL, and they are looking really clean in this one. Game number 1, heavily Dignitas favored in the early game. Made a few mistakes. TL capitalized, were able to take that one, but this one is all TL all the time. Baron, 4.5k gold lead. We're just past 20 minutes. And this is just a really good reaction here from Core. Catches Rich with it as well, who Rich, as I said, is just paper. And this is just a really good reaction.
Core buffers the hook off of the Ash stun. So he actually is able to engage. Instant root from Senna coming down.
You build these kind of Eclipse builds and you fall behind, you are so useless.
Yeah, he is very useless indeed. I gotta say, so far,
ABA comes up, hits the charm onto Varus.
looking too hot. No. Last game was Impact. It was
Cleanse, not enough to get him out.
And this game, it's Rich.
Look at Spawn, he's so happy.
He's happy that they're winning.
Yes.
Yes.
Knowing Spawn,
Coaching is tough.
he's really happy that they're winning, but I'm sure, like, just he's the kind of guy he is. All he's gonna be thinking about is the things that they could be doing better. You know?
Oh, here comes
Well,
that play.
let's see if Dignitas can find their angle here with the TP. Dove and Rich coming around, looking to complete the pincer collapse on Team Liquid, but TL just walks off to the right. They're totally fine.
Yeah, XU didn't have flash, I think.
No, it's still not up. There's a couple seconds left on it.
Yeah.
Just that little sliver.
That TV play kind of feels like Dignitas' last, sort of engaged play.
Yeah,
Now they might
That was it.
choked in the 1-3-1 here by TL without the TP available on Dove. It's gonna be
Infinite split push from Jax now. 2-item Jax.
Sandstorm right now.
They will lose
TL
tower
are playing
somewhere.
in the bot side jungle, so you can't walk through your jungle to get there. So bot tier 2 is probably just dead. They're gonna send both their bot laners down there to try to answer, but Dove is caught.
Volya's ult, Dove. You can't just do that. Well, okay.
But the follow-up from Team Liquid is better.
It's very disrespectful of Volibear ultimate.
The enemy mid laner, and they've got themselves a 13-8 lead, 6,500 gold and soul point. They will have Baron all the way up through the spawning of the soul.
Oh.
Isles with a flash out to barely escape APA.
Yeah, TL can just keep playing 2 lanes here and then maintain control over the bot side jungle, and then they just get the soul in.
Or APA is gonna look for Rich
minute.
potentially.
1 charge left in his ulti.
Yeah, that was actually good from Rich. If the counter-strike lands, he's dead there, but they're gonna look for an engage.
XU with a magnet storm. They've got Core JJ locked up underneath the tier 3 turret. They'll take him low, but they can't kill him. Charm
Wow, APA's gotten 2 flashes out for Charms now. Very nice. He's having a much better game.
APA is putting a lot of pressure on this game.
Yeah, also been farming very well, I would say. The early game he had 140 CS at around 30 minutes, which is very good. And the flashes are really important for Dignitas. That's their best engage gone now. The rel engage is kind of their only chance of winning, I think. Getting a big engage onto the Senna and the Ahri. I think the arrows landing on, the cleanse Senna and Ahri with ulti is kind of unrealistic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is really.
I wonder how can Dignitas possibly win this fight now? Down 7k gold, they don't have position, they don't have any vision. They don't have any flashes on XU. How do they actually engage a fight here that will kill someone that matters? Going on Coach today does not work. They've seen that one
Impact's
before.
TPing bot lane. He's gonna come from the flank. And I think this could be Hammer meets Anvil.
Yeah, Dove is going to be the first target here. If they start the bursting him down, there's no way this goes well for Dig. Umpty gets a killing spree.
He's chasing Yun around. Rich is here. Has he gone too far? Yes, he has. Rich is tilted. He's in Tiltsville 100% after these last 2 games. After losing his giant lead in the last game and then losing that 1v1 to Impact, he's in Tilt City. And Isles is in Hook City, getting CC'd forever until he dies.
And XU barely walks out. Tomo and XU now up against the full brunt of Team Liquid pushing power. Turrets.
Dominating game. Damn. Well, Umti just wins the game because Dignitas doesn't respect the level 3 Volibear gank. And then the entire game just turns into bot lane fiesta, straight into a win. Damn. Dominant.